Hi, Odin the Tall here. I have something to say about Amazon and their shipping practices during the coronavirus. This is May 16th, and this would be in reference to an order I made a little over a month ago, back around mid-April. Yeah, that's right, mid-April. And I'm looking at the Amazon website right now, and let me just check that out. Yeah, it's not showing up now, but just recently and on back for the past month and a half at least, Amazon had been saying right at the top of its webpage, Amazon, and then this big block of text that you couldn't possibly miss. We are blah, blah, blah for coronavirus. We are prioritizing essential items to ship first before non-essential items, which is cool. Okay, I get that. You need to get the important stuff out first and save the other stuff for after that. However, I made an order at that time, like I said, mid-April, and it was a dice set, 12 dice, just dice. It's nothing important. And I thought, okay, I usually get shipments within a week, so this might get pushed back a few days to get the essential stuff out in front of it. This is modern day internet ordering and modern day shipping. So it might get pushed back to 10 days, maybe 12, 2 weeks at the most. I wouldn't even expect 2 weeks, honestly. So put the order in, and it immediately came up and said, oh, you won't be getting this shipment for a whole month. Yeah, this will not even ship for a month. And that just seemed rather bizarre to me. Why a month? That's ridiculous. I understand getting the essential stuff out, but all the other stuff shouldn't be pushed back an entire month. Especially for Amazon, the world's largest store. You would figure they'd be a little more efficient than that, even given the coronavirus and everything that's going on. So, finally, when it does ship, I got the notification from Amazon that it had shipped, and it took off from Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's coming here to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. And I have the whole list here. So I received it a few days ago. So I got the whole tracking list here of its adventures in shipping until it got here to my hometown and finally came to my front door, because it actually came to my hometown several times until I finally was able to pick it up off my front porch. Okay, so here you can see it started off in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it bounced around, got to New Jersey one day, and then later that day it was transferred to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, right here. Okay. Then it fucking goes back to New Jersey. Back to New Jersey when it was already here. That's like 150 miles away. It was right here. Our post office, this is the United States Postal Service they were using. Our post office is a mile away from the house. It was a mile away. They shipped it back to New Jersey. And then, okay, that was May 9th they pulled that shit. Or May 8th, I'm sorry, May 8th. And May 9th, it's back in New Jersey. And then May 12th, it comes back here to Mechanicsburg in the evening. And then later that evening, instead of letting it sit at the post office a mile away from my house, they ship it to Harrisburg. which is like 15 miles from the house. So it's getting further away again. There it's sitting in Harrisburg. Then they ship it back here to Mechanicsburg. And finally it gets here to the house. Yeah, so how fucked up is that? So in essence, it comes in here from Utah and ends up here in Mechanicsburg, a mile from the house. They send it over to New Jersey for God knows why. But I have my theory on that, and I'll tell you about that in a second. So it goes from New Jersey back here to Mechanicsburg, and then over to Harrisburg, and then back to Mechanicsburg again until it gets delivered here to the house. So my theory is, and don't shoot me, this is just my opinion, okay? I know there's a lot of people touchy out there about coronavirus and how it's being handled. I think a lot of businesses and a lot of government is handling this thing poorly. The whole coronavirus epidemic, they're handling it very badly. And Amazon is one of them. At least last month, they handled stuff kind of poorly. Like I said, it took a whole month for this to get here, and it was here in town twice, and they bounced it back away pretty far in one instance, bounced it back away, and then brought it back again until they finally delivered it to the house. My theory is they, like almost every other business in America, had to brag about what they're doing for coronavirus. Oh, how they're handling the coronavirus crisis, how they're taking care of everybody because they're so great. Cool. If you're a business and you're going to take care of coronavirus and watch out for your customers, just do it. Shut the fuck up and just do it. Don't brag about it. I don't want to hear bragging about it, because bragging about it is advertisement. It's not charity. It's not goodwill. It's not compassion. It's not taking care of us. That's just you using an emergency crisis to advertise your business. And it is unethical and disgusting. I don't like it. So that's my theory. They could have had the package here like several days earlier than it arrived. Probably many days earlier. And I think they purposely delayed it in their warehouses before they shipped it, because it took forever to even leave Utah. And then once it did get here, they're like, oh shit, this doesn't make us look compassionate enough, because we should be delaying this package more to make it look like we're really putting big priorities on the essential items. So we're fighting coronavirus. Amazon's fighting coronavirus for everybody. So they got it here in town, bounced it around give it a few more days until it finally got here. And it got here exactly 30 days since ordering. Hooray, Amazon! Great fucking deal! We're so proud of you, and you're fighting against coronavirus. Because you really showed us. That was some good virtual signaling you did there, fuckers. Again, just my opinion. Don't lose your shit. All right, guys. This is Owen the Tall signing out. Bitch session over. Have a good one.